Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. First and foremost, happy Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. I am hoping that you are having a great week so far. It is the middle of the week. It's officially hump day to hopefully most of us. And if you work the weekends or you work the retail crew or, you work in fast food or in a restaurant, my hearts go out to you. Keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, you guys are killing it. Just never forget that. Yesterday's video went 4-2, which was really good. And we had a really good couple of matches that put me at the edge of my seat. I'm hoping that showed in the recording somehow. We did have a couple of technical difficulties, so that was weird. Something that kept me also on the edge of my seat, as I'm currently, even today, still looking at my clock. So I'm going to keep watching on it. Again, I checked it before we started. Nothing seems to have changed. Again, I don't have any, keybinds or anything like that. So it shouldn't turn on, turn off. Once I click the button, it should just go. Anyway, so there's that. We do have the rental code for the team that was submitted by JT, and we'll have that for Saturday. And I'm gonna get the EVs and IVs from him so that we can clearly see it on the screen here. Now, I'll ask him if he wants me to share the spreads and everything like that. He may not want me to, but we talked about it on the podcast, which should be coming out this Saturday. And yeah, so it's gonna be excited this weekend though, because it is gonna be officially at the end of the month. So Friday is technically going to be the end of this team, right? So we have today, Thursday, and Friday. Friday is going to be the end of playing with Koraidon. We're going to get situated of doing the new team. Hopefully have that up by the 1st. Saturday is going to be the rental code team. Sunday, June 30th, is going to be part 1 of the series. So you guys have the series at the end where I show everything that happens through the matches and stuff, right? So it is the full season from start to finish, from when we started with Palkia to how we ended with Koraidon. And then you'll have part 2 on the 1st, and then right after that you'll have the new team starting from July 2nd all the way through. Now, I might release a video on the 4th of July. It is Independence Day over here in the United States. So kind of debating on whether or not that I want to do anything for the holiday. I don't have to work, so I can technically do one for Wednesday, then go for Thursday, so on and so forth. So I'll keep you updated through the rest of the week. I'm most likely going to do it just because of the fact that I'm going to be playing anyway, and I'm going to need to create a time frame of when I can actually do some of these. But it is a holiday, and I think my family and I won't be doing fireworks per se, but I think we'll be going to a fireworks show. May not be able to get everything done, but I'll do the best that I can. I'll just keep that out there. Yeah, I think that's it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as we get into our 6 matches of the day, and let's see how we do, shall we? Okay, so we have Shadow Rider, Calyrex, Urshifu, Farigiraf, Ogerpon, Cornerstone, and Tornadus. Okay, so we do have to be able to outspeed Shadow Rider, but we do also have to make sure that we can take care of their Tornadus. They're going to shut down our priority for sure, because you see they have Farigiraf on the field. But we could also reverse the Trick Rooms. So we could do the reverse speed, but then we open it up for Farigiraf and Clefairy, which Clefairy against a majority of my team is not that great. So what's the best outcome? What is going to be the best outcome? I think walking in with, let's do Tornadus, Fluttermane, not Chien-Pao, Ogerpon, and Koraidon. We're going to walk in with those. 3 people will get a boost from the sun. The reason why I'm not bringing in Chien-Pao is because of the fact that we will need to be able to withstand from Farigiraf if it does come out. So we do have some options. I just need to really decide what I'm going to do. Can't read any of those, but we have Clefairy, Shadow Rider. So Follow Me is probably going to click in here. So I think the best option is to swap to Koraidon, so I see that automatically. Because if I Tailwind now... Yes, no, we're going to Tailwind now. We're not going to worry about trying to outspeed. Terra, if we do this, we won't be able to do anything with Koraidon. I don't think it's going to be like the worst option. Yeah, let's not worry about it. Because like if they have Ogerpon, like the cornerstone and stuff, it's gonna be hurtful, but it's not gonna be as bad. Terra goes over to okay. Terra Ghost on Shadow Rider. That's interesting. I'm also gonna Terra. Now, the fairy has Friend Guard, and it's probably gonna sit here and use like Life Dew and maybe Follow Me. I'm just trying to lower down the damage that I could possibly receive on Fluttermane, because Astral Barrage would have knocked it out. There's the Follow Me. So Shadow Rider is not going to be knocked out right away, even though I probably could have done it. Probably not, but the Follow Me made it really, really difficult. No, it takes about half. Astral Barrage, Terra Ghost, which is going to hurt a lot. Is a double. That's a double. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. So there goes both my spread attackers, which isn't that great. But I have Tailwind, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Now we'll bring out Ogerpon and Koraidon. Koraidon's gonna get a boost in the sun. And so is Ogerpon. So we'll Follow Me. Oh, no, not Follow Me. Ivy Cudgel there, and I'm gonna Iron Head there. So there's the Follow Me. Koraidon's gonna hit first. Iron Head. It's gonna get the KO. Now I do outspeed Shadow Rider. Here comes the Ivy Cudgel. It's 100%. It's gonna hit. Gonna get a boost in the sun. That is awesome. And Shadow Rider goes down. So the setup before was really, really good. I kind of want to know if Koraidon would have survived the first hit, but I'm glad that I didn't do that right away. Out comes Tornadus. Out comes Barathric. Okay. So this should be easy to go with. We'll attack into that slot, and I'm going to go ahead and Collision Course into... Actually, let's go ahead and just knock out Tornadus. Iron Head. Because Tornadus is like a really hard Pokemon to deal with. It's like I don't care about the Trick Room. Again, it doesn't really bother me too much. It's like, oh no, Twisted Dimensions. What am I gonna do? It's the last Pokemon for them, and they can't protect against everything. It's a foul play. Okay. Not very effective. So I'm a fighting type, so Dark don't do a whole lot to me. It's gonna eat a Citrus Berry. And here comes the Collision Course, which should knock this out. It's not super effective, so it doesn't get like that strong of a boost, but it does get a decent sized boost. For a win of 49.56. Nope. Can't complain about that outcome. Love that for us. If you also hear something in the background, my fan is on. It was hot today. So thankfully it's cooling off. But right now it's hot and we're just going to have to deal with it. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we have Giratina, Regigigas, Slacking, Sinistcha, Wheezing, and that weird looking thing. I don't remember what the name is. It's really interesting. Like, that Pokemon is a prankster that's poison. Also has access to, I think he's the one that has that access to Magic Room. So that would be very, very interesting. But we don't really have to worry about speed here, possibly. But because of Wheezing, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So the question becomes, what should I bring out in response? Someone with a spread move would possibly be good, but I think one of them has Wide Guard. I'm not sure which one. Let's do Ogerpon and Qianpao, Koraidon, and Fluttermane. Let's do that. We'll leave our Tailwinder in the back. I don't think that we'll need it. I could be wrong here, but for right now, we don't need it. All right, Slacking and Wheezing. It's going to lose the Truant ability, which is not that bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just go straight across, actually. Wait, should I go straight across? Is that beneficial? You know what? Let's knock out the Slacking. Slacking's probably like the worst one. I could deal with no abilities. Sword. That Life Orb kicks in. Ivy Cudgel. So no protect on the. Oh, Slacking just barely survives. Drain Punch. Probably should have Terra'd. That's some really good calcs for that Pokemon. Maybe I should have calced Ogerpon. Oh, Clear Smog. I mean, that's still super effective. It's absolutely super effective. Alright. Let's go ahead and Terra Fire, hit the Wheezing, and I'm going to Dazzling Gleam that side of the field. So I think I'm in range to knock out Slacking. I think. So now Terra. Losing Qianpao so early was really, really detrimental. But I was really, really hoping that the 2 into Slacking would have knocked it out. Sucker Punch. Not enough to get the KO. Dazzling Gleam. Slacking goes down. Ivy Cudgel. Terra Fire. I don't think I get the attack boost, but that's okay. Just the fact that it's Terra Fire. Ooh, and a crit. Let's go. Just with the fact that it's Terra Fire. Just gave it enough boost. Gas wore off. So now we got a +1. So here comes Giratina and maybe Regigigas? Regigigas? Nope, Sinistcha. Okay. That's actually a terrible matchup, to be honest. Absolutely terrible matchup. We'll hit into that slot. I'm stuck into Dazzling Gleam, so I can't do anything about that. I don't think Giratina can do a ton to me. Terra goes over the Giratina. Poison. Okay. Dazzling Gleam. It's a lot on a Sinistcha, not necessarily on the Giratina, but here comes Ivy Cudgel. Right into Sinistcha. It goes down. So now it's a 1v3. Possibly 1v2 or a 2v1, depending on who's target. Thunder Wave. Okay. Okay, now this is single target Dazzling Gleam. What's Spiky Shield? I'll go Dazzling Gleam. Let's do the defense. Because Fluttermane can't do anything else. Just chip damage, pretty much. Thunder Wave. Okay, it drops the speed. Huh? Let's go ahead and go for the double. Hex. Ogerpon lives. Let's go. Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Oh, couldn't move because paralyzed. Let's go. At least I'm not poisoned. So we will shield and Dazzling Gleam. It lands. Now, Giratina is exerting pressure, so Dazzling Gleam is being lessened. Okay. Now we should be okay here. Bring out Koraidon. Bring out the sun. Follow me and Flare Bull. Yeah, Flare Blitz. Oh, Ogerpon was paralyzed, couldn't move. Flare Blitz in the sun with a boost. Ooh, not enough. But I did burn it, so it's now on a timer. We're good. I think the battle's over now. Pinchberry? Oh, nope, Citrus Berry. Okay. Thunder Wave. Kind of saw that one happening just because of the fact that, like, oh, I see what you're doing there. But I'm going to get you set up to where you can't do anything now. So follow me over here and Flare Blitz over there. Just don't get paralyzed, Ogerpon. There we go. This will set me up to a victory. Dragon Pulse. Okay. Ogerpon, no! Thankfully, was not paralyzed this time, because otherwise that Dragon Pulse would have hit. Flare Blitz. There we go. Another dubs. Hey, 6 more before we tie the gap. Love that for us. So there's a couple of things that could have went wrong, right? Thunderwave could have kicked in to where it was paralyzed, and then obviously Giratina does outspeed us. And there was also another time where I could have done Follow Me, but I instead did like Spiked Shield, you know? So probably would have been able to get that at least a turn earlier, but having to deal with no abilities in the beginning wasn't that much of a problem, but losing Chi and Pow so early was pretty bad. Absolutely bad. Okay, so we have Miraidon, Iron Bundle, Grimmsnarl, Fluttermane, Dragonite, and Iron Hands. So in this instance, I think going in with like the Tornadus Chi and Pow is probably going to be the best one, because we can obviously start doing some major damage later on with like Koraidon and maybe Fluttermane. Now, if we don't want to do Fluttermane, we can obviously do Ogerpon so that we can redirect some of the Pokemon. Or we can go, instead of Fluttermane, but we can go like Farigiraf so that we can then redirect some of the priority that's on that side of the field. Actually, we might not need to use Fluttermane in this fight. No, we're going to need to. Absolutely we are. Because if we don't and we bring in Ogerpon, we might screw up our synergy. Could also maybe sacrifice Koraidon to bring in Fergraph, because I do see 3 people that obviously would abuse priority, which being Dragonite, Iron Hands, and Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl especially. And Dragonite could obviously have that the extreme speed set, but then you're kind of looking worse for wear for everything else. We're not. We're just going to go in with what we have. We're definitely going to be doing that, because the alternative is that I could like not guess it correctly and we could end up losing in the long run. So it is Iron Hands and Grimmsnarl. Okay. All right, so booster energy activated on Iron Hands, which then raises its attack. So we don't really have to worry about anything specifically right now. We can go in for the Bleakwind Storm. I kind of want to go for the Terra for Fake Out. And we're going to go into the Grimmsnarl. So I don't want to get hit by Fake Out, nor do I want to get hit by Spirit Break, because that would do a ton of damage to Chien Pao. But I also don't want to get hit with Drain Punch right away, because I do not have Focus Sash. So we're going to go with this way. Reflect. Going to lessen the damage that I could do to them physical attacks. Nice spinners, so no Fake Out. Okay. Bleakwind Storm. Misses Iron Hands, but hits the Grimmsnarl. Does not get the KO, but Iron Hands just kind of sitting there looking pretty. I don't like this. Thunder Punch to Tornadus, which is definitely going to knock it out, because that attack increases a lot. Absolutely a lot. So we're going to bring in Flutter Mane now. So because we didn't have Tailwind, which is terrible, we didn't activate that, but I don't think we really needed to. Let's do the spread. And I will Sacred Sword. No, I'll Ice Spinner. Then comes to Terra. It's going to go to the Iron Hands. Makes it ground. Ooh. Oh, I don't know how you should feel about that. I'm probably going to... Well, they're not going to swap. Light Screen comes up. Good call. They're preparing for the next turn. So Ice Spinner now goes into Iron Hands. It's a lot of damage. Dazzling Gleam. We'll save Iron Hands because, you know, of the Reflect Light Screen combo from the Grimmsnarl. Earthquake. You have Earthquake? Bro, that's funny. That's hilarious. This is a loss, by the way. This absolutely is. It's taken me 2, almost 3 Pokemon to knock down 1. Just 1. They brought an Iron Bundle, which does not have the booster. So that's interesting. We're going to go ahead and Collision Course into Iron Hands. And, I mean, we're auto knocked out on Chien Pao, no matter what we do. So I'm just going to Sucker Punch Iron Hands and just call it good. Our Terras are just going to go out together. Which, again, really, really sucks, right? Like, I can't do anything about that. So, what is Iron Bundle gonna outspeed Koraidon? It could. Nope, Collision Course. You probably have Sash, so you probably don't really care for it. No, you don't have Sash. Okay. Neat. That's unusual. Koraidon usually doesn't have the speed advantage to that. Now comes Miraidon. Here comes the engine. They've already used the Terra, and so have I. So we're kind of in the same boat. Here comes the Electric Seed. Really? Okay. Do you have any other effects? You have the screens. You know what? Let's protect. You have the screens. I don't have anything. Not even Tailwind. So... Parabolic Charge. Alright, Collision Course. Let's try it. Maybe I win the 50-50? Perhaps. I won this one. Alright, so... Third. Oh, they're not doing hardly anything to me either. They're getting half. I want to protect. Parabolic Charge. That move is so interesting. This is an 8. Yep. Okay. That was light screen. Not light screen, light play. Okay. Bop. There's a good chance that I'm gonna get the knockout. I just have to weigh out the turns. So far, I'm winning the speed tiers. They haven't attacked like before me. There's the Dazzling Gleam because now I'm in range. Reflect War. Electricity disappeared. Alright, let's give it a shot. See what happens. Mission Course. Nope, not enough. There's the KO. Yep. If I would have maybe saved my Terra over to Koraidon, we might have had a different outcome, but Parabolic Charge would have done so much more damage, and he would have healed for so much. So 50, 57. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're getting close. It's not so far off that we can't be like above it, but it is going to take a little bit before we can officially pass it, you know? We'd have to win the rest and then all of tomorrow just to pass it. So fingers crossed, but we'll do our best. Okay. Very reminiscent of what the team that we did before. We have Shadow Rider, Clefairy, Urshifu, Farigiraf, Cornerstone, Ogerpon, and Tornadus. So what did we do last time? I kind of forgot. I mean, we won, right? Still. Let's bring in Tornadus, Qianpao, Koraidon, and we'll do Fluttermane. We'll leave Ogerpon and Farigiraf in the back. I don't think that they'll do anything like they did last time, or at least what the last player did. This looks really reminiscent of like what happened before, right? It's, I think 4 out of 6 Pokemon are the same, which is Shadow Rider, Clefairy, Urshifu, and Farigiraf. I want to say like all of them are the same. I really do. I really want to say all of them are the same. But I just don't know how this match is going to turn out. We did put in some work with Ogerpon. That was interesting. Can't read those. It's Tornadus and Shadow Rider. I also brought out Tornadus, but I also have Qianpao. So what I want to do first, I want to go ahead and get set up with Tailwind, and then let's do Sucker Punch. Yes, Sucker Punch. Withdrew Shadow Rider. Good call. Can't read that. Probably Urshifu. Oh, hey, look! It's Single Strike. Dope. Ah. Tailwind. They're probably going to activate Tailwind as well. Would be like the best chance. Taunt. Okay. So either I won the 50-50 or they weren't as fast as I am. We'll do the Bleak Wind Storm. I'll go ahead and go... do I want to Terra Dark? I don't think I need to Terra Dark. No, let's not Terra. Let's not Terra. We don't need to Terra on Chien Pao. Let's just go straight into... you know what? We can sack Chien Pao. Let's get rid of their Tornadus. Well, their Tornadus is going to get Tailwind anyway, so I can't really stop it, which is unfortunate. I already locked into my attack though, so... Oh, and they protected anyway. Alright, well that stuck. That sucks. Oh, they doubled. Okay. I'm okay with this. I am actually okay with that. I'm ecstatic. No, they're trying to get rid of all of my Tailwind turns. It's pretty obvious. They can activate Tailwind themselves, or they can do anything else. But I'm definitely going to be swapping out Tornadus here as soon as I'm able. But I'm going to go right into this Urshifu. I'm going to knock it out of the ground. Or knock it off this field. Just going to knock it out. Whatever happens. I'm just going to do just a little bit of damage to make it go away. Hopefully. It can still do Sucker Punch, but it's not going to do a ton of damage to Chien Pao. He can only do maybe close combat, but my Pokemon will go first. So, withdrew. Okay. Oh no, I Shadow Rider again? Yes. Sacred Sword's not gonna do anything. Dang it. That sucks. Oh well, that's fine. Activate Tailwind, so now they automatically get a 2-turn head start. Sacred Sword's gonna do nothing. Fudge. Bleak Wind Storm does hit though. It's not gonna hit for a lot though. Oh, am I taunted? Last turn for taunt. Swap to... No. Oh, I can't. I was gonna protect. Let's do Bleak Wind Storm and Sucker Punch. We're gonna stop Shadow Rider. Okay. Tornadus swaps. Out comes Urshifu. Farigiraf. Oh no, you called it, son of a... Oh, I got raised like a book. I couldn't really stop it anyway. That's okay, I didn't Terra. So this is not going to do as much damage, but I'm definitely going to get hit with a lot. Armor Tail. Good call. Good call. Both times. Great call. Excellent calls. Chien Pao barely survives. And my Tailwind's gone. Spray out Koraidon. My strat. The thing I was going to do has been foiled. They have 2 turns of Tailwind. Flare Blitz and Protect. God, they read me like a book. Like, oh man, like here, I'll just swap out. I should have just used my other moves. Absolutely should have. That would have been a lot better in my position, because then I could have been able to like do a lot of damage to Shadow Rider. Oh, here comes the helping hand. Okay. Protect on Chien Pao. If Koraidon lives, I'll be able to bring this back. Astral Barrage. Might not. It's a +1. +1.5. Plus Terra, which is times 2. Nope, absolutely not. Yep, this is a loss. Koraidon needed to live there so that I can get through Tailwind, but it's not going to matter. The 2 turns that I did no damage was what cost me the match. Why not? We'll just do that. And then we'll do that. Why not? I mean, I got nothing else. Like, this is all that it spent. It's a 4-0 sweep. The 2 turns that I did nothing really made it worse. Absolutely worse. There was not a whole lot that I could do. Master Barrage. Yep. Okay. Double KO. Ah, dang it. I so walked into it. I could have knocked out Tornadoes. I could have knocked out so many other targets, but I was like, let's just knock out Urshifu. Let's just get him off the field. And he's just like, nope, let's just not deal with that. And they completely drew out the 2 Tailwind turns. Absolutely withstood that. And I was trying to protect, but I thought I had... I thought Taunt was gone, but it's like, oh, no. I just looked at it, too. That was the weirdest part. Dang it. Oh, well. Okay, so we have Raichu, Miraidon, Hawlucha, Iron Hands, Thundurus, and Water Ogerpon. And it's the, I think that's a low-end Raichu, by the way. The Surge Surfer, which means he's going to be very fast. We'll go in Tornadus and Chien-Pao, Fluttermane. Maybe not Fluttermane. We'll go Koraidon, Ogerpon. Well, the speed boost would be really helpful. Unburden for Hawlucha would be trouble. No, we'll go Fluttermane. We'll leave Ogerpon in the back because Hawlucha is gonna do damage to Ogerpon because flying. So let's say like a move was active or like an item was activated, Unburden doubles the speed, which means that any flying type moves that Hawlucha is gonna have is gonna do a ton more. So we just need to keep that in mind. Hawlucha and Miraidon. The shiny Hawlucha. It's dope. Okay. So we do have options here. We need to force them to make a decision because here comes the Electric Seed on the Hawlucha. So we're gonna go do Tailwind and I'm gonna Terra, Ice Spinner. I'm gonna go straight into Miraidon and I'm gonna let Hawlucha kind of do his thing. We're not gonna take a ton of damage, but we are going to ignore Hawlucha for the time being. Yes, it has Unburden, which is going to double its speed, so whatever it's at. Since we know that it was Electric Seed, we don't have to worry about like Scarf or anything like that. So we're actually in a really good spot to claim the early victory. Tailwind, so I doubled the speed on my side. No Terra on their side. Ice Spinner into Miraidon. One hit KO. Let's go. Just instant regret. And Hawlucha is going to do what? Iron Head on the Chien-Pao, which that would have done it. That would have instantly got rid of Chien-Pao. But since we are not, we're better for that. Now they still have access to Terra, so we're going to go ahead and do the Bleakwind Storm. And I kind of want to... You know what? Let's go ahead and knock out Hawlucha. Actually, no. We'll focus on the Ogerpon. As here comes the Terra. It's probably going to go to the Ogerpon, so now it gets a special defense boost. Nope, goes to Hawlucha. Okay. Terra Steel. Okay. Probably going to try to make sure that we don't take a ton of damage from its thing. Follow me on the Ogerpon. Okay. I'm okay with this. Ice Spinner goes right into Ogerpon. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot. Bleakwind Storm, please hit Ogerpon. It misses Ogerpon, the only Pokemon I actually wanted to hit. That's okay. Iron Head goes into Chimpao. Yep. And that time you get the KO. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now we're bringing Koraidon. Turn the weather to harsh. And I'm going to go Bleak Windstorm again. And Flare. I mean, both of those are just fine. I do outspeed still because of Tailwind. That lasts 2 more turns. Yeah, we'll go after Hawlucha. That's fine. Okerbon's gonna follow me away anyway. Detect, so no follow me this time. Double protect. Okay. So I called the right target and who I wanted to attack. They're trying to get rid of the Tailwind turns. But they're looking pretty down bad at the moment. Pretty down bad. Bleak Windstorm, and I'm gonna Collision Course again. Follow Me is probably gonna come out again. Yep, there it is. So Collision Course. It's not gonna hit the Hawlucha, but it is gonna hit the Ogerpon and it is gonna take it out. It's a crit too. Dang it, Ogerpon sucking up all my attacks and stuff. Bleak Windstorm hits. Still a lot of damage. It's 2v3. Drops the speed too. Acrobatics. That's super effective. That one's now gone. Ba-da-bum-bum. Out comes Raichu, which does not have an ability right now. We'll activate Tailwind. I will protect. Now Raichu can do Nuzzle, but it's not really going to do anything because Surge Surfer says that it gets double the thing. So because Unburden means Hawlucha's faster. We're going to protect. Tailwind. Here comes the Nuzzle. Because no Fake Out was used. Oh, Thunderbolt. All right. That's okay. Tornadus did his job. He activated Tailwind again. Absolutely all that he needed to do. We got Fluttermane. Speed was heightened, so now I'm double fast. And we will Shadow Ball that slot, and I will go ahead and Collision Course Hawlucha. Double protect on the Hawlucha fails. Shadow Ball hits the Raichu and barely survives because of Sash. Collision Course knocks out Hawlucha. Now that was good. Absolutely good. That's a 1.3 times boost on top of the sun. Nuzzle on the Fluttermane. Automatically paralyzes it. Shadow Ball again, and I'm just going to go ahead and Flare Blitz. Faint. Not enough. I think they were trying to get around Protect. It's like, no, I don't need to Protect. You have to get through 2 Pokemon. I only have to get through 1. So I'm actually really good. Got the dub there. 1 more to go. 1 more to go. I gotta say, this is kind of insane. Just trying to do this back to back. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. Yeah, we have Tornadus, Kyogre, Serena, Incineroar, Landorus, and Urshifu. Now the Landorus is incarnate form, so that's cool. We do have to worry about weather. We do have to worry about priority. Maybe starting... You know what? Let's start off with Ogerpon and Tornadus. Koraidon and... I kind of want to go Fluttermane, but I think Qianpao is going to be the best. I think that's how we'll do it. We'll leave Fluttermane and Farigiraf in the back. Like, yeah, negating whatever like Urshifu and Incineroar can do, but I'm more worried about outspeeding Tornadus. I'm worried about the Weather War for Kyogre, which obviously Tornadus is going to have more than one weather set. So kind of have to decide which is going to be the best. But if they bring out Kyogre, I think I know exactly what I would like to do, which may or may not knock it out. Landorus and Tornadus. Okay. Against Tornadus and Ogerpon. Okay. So let's go and get Tailwind off and then Spiky Shield. It's like, and I want to negate the damage that I'm going to be possibly taking here, but I also don't want to get hit by anything at the moment. Protect on the Landorus, which is a good call. The Tornaduses are going to do Tailwinds. Taunt. Oh, well, never mind. Mine's not. Mine's not going to do that at all. So let's swap. No, let's not. Let's not do that. Let's do Bleakwind Storm. And both of these are very effective, so we'll just go... Yeah, go into Landorus. We'll use the Terra to make us Terra Fire so that Ivy Cudgel could come out. I don't think any of the switches are going to happen after the Terra. I think they'll happen before. Body Aspect. They'll do Tailwind. So they won the 50-50. There's no way for it to go higher than 179. Sledge Bomb. Bleakwind Storm. Please hit Landorus. Misses Tornadus, but it does hit the Landorus. This is going to set us up. So now Landorus is going to go down. Ivy Cudgel. Major attack force completely wiped off the field. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. What else do you got? Kyogre's in the back probably. Yep, here it comes. Alright. Weatherman itself is out and officially ready to play. Problem is, do I want to do... Let's swap to Koraidon from Tornadus to get Taunt off. And I will Spiky Shield the Ogerpon. Because Bleakwind Storm's 100% right now, but they have Tailwind. I need to get my Tailwind up. So we might be sacrificing our Koraidon, but we'll be lowering down the damage that Kyogre can do, and we can also weaken out the chances that, you know, Bleakwind Storm's actually hitting targets. So please miss Koraidon. Nope, okay. Doesn't get the KO, but it does set it up for Kyogre. Water Spout. Oh! Koraidon lives. Let's go. How long do you have Tailwind for? 2 more turns? This is hard. Vision Force. And wood hammer. We're gonna lose both. Oh, there's the rain dance. Water spout. Like, I knew we were gonna lose both. I was trying to make it so that I can maybe get either Koraidon or Ogerpon to survive one more turn, but there was little to no way of me being able to do that. As unfortunate as that is, there was very little chance of that happening. So they have one more turn of Tailwind, which is not going to be that big of a deal. I'm going to protect here, and I'm an Ice Spinner into Tornadus, so hopefully knock it out. I should be able to do that unless it's got the Sash, but I don't think it does. It could, but I don't think it does. I just need to get it off the field so that we can possibly move on with our own Tornadoes, because I don't think Water Spout's going to be able to knock out Chien Pao, but I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. Taunt. They know that I don't have Mental Herb, so that wasn't like an easy thing. Water Spout. Will it miss? Oh wait, no, it doesn't miss. Dude, it's 100%. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, that's a loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. Man, I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, guys, we'll do another 4 and 2. Do incredibly well, and then I've been making terrible plays since day one. Taking Storm. They've been winning the 50-50s this entire game. I kind of want to know why. Drop speed on Kyogre. Let's go. But yeah, no thunder. Yeah, like I said, this is a loss. I tried though. I tried. Maybe protecting on the Koraidon might have been able to survive one more turn, but I doubt it. I really do, just because of how that went. When they got Tailwind up and I was not able to, it made it incredibly hard to do anything. But that's just like the burden of the beast, realistically. What I should have done, maybe, instead of going into Landorus, maybe I should have followed Mead first, so that the taunt doesn't go into Tornadoes. So that was definitely my fault. Nope. Follow me when possible, because that could have been my game. Yeah, I would have taken some extra damage from like Sludge Bomb and stuff, but if I was able to stop Taunt, then I wouldn't have had a problem. Or maybe even like Terra Dark my own, Tornadoes, then maybe I would have been able to withstand a little bit more. But I was so afraid of Ogerpon being knocked out by like Bleakwind Storms, because I knew Kyogre was in the back. If it wasn't up front, it was definitely in the back. It's kind of hard to deny 2 genies with 100% moves in the rain, so definitely. And that, ladies and gents, Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. We have 110 battles underneath our belt, 51 wins, 59 losses. We're still working up to make sure that we're in the positive, but we're in the top 47 percentile in the ratio. That's not too bad, I think. Might be less than 47, probably like 44, 45. I don't know. Anyway, let's not focus on that. We ended up at 18,303 as our last ranking for the battles. And question off to you. What do you guys think of the matches so far? I know in match 3, I believe, when we got fully swept, not guessing the moves properly, like that definitely not helped us at all. But yeah, that last match with the Taunt Tailwind Tornadoes, yeah, it's really, really rough. Super rough. But I'm happy all the same, right? Like, there were good matches, make perfect like decisions. Me, not so much, but I did make some pretty good ones. It went 3-3, so I can't complain too much, but it is what it is. But yes, that's it. Since it's the end of the video, please do me a favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below, as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. If you guys want to follow me anywhere else, you can look in the description. I have a X account that you guys can follow, and you guys can join the Twitter account, not Twitter, Discord account if you guys want to. That's where we do a lot of our talking, strategizing, and just kind of like, nerding out when regional tournaments come up and stuff like that. We try to keep it all to ourselves because a lot of people like to watch things differently at different times. So, but yeah, you can join it over there. It's completely free. Just come in and have a chat with us. It's probably like one of the best ways to get a hold of me. So there you go. If you are a returning viewer, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It does help out the channel, and it also helps the videos perform better. And if you guys want to be notified when I upload next, hit the notification bell over on the right and select it to all, and you'll be notified when I upload next. Now, since I said like, comment, and subscribe, all of those things should have lived up on the screen. If they did, awesome. If they didn't, let me know. I'll let YouTube know that it doesn't work because it's supposed to be like this really cool thing. I've seen it happen, so I know it's a thing. I've done it. I've seen it. Every time someone says it, I've seen it light up, so it should happen. So I'm hoping. If you're a brand new viewer and don't know what I'm doing here, my name is Matt. I create VGC content, showcasing all my battles, wins or losses, to show the progress that I've made as a brand new competitive VGC player. I've been playing VGC competitive for the last 2 years, so 2023 and in 2024, and I do plan on competing in 2025. So I created this series to help myself learn different matchups, different teams, different abilities. There's so much that you can get out of this game that sometimes it feels very overwhelming. And if you want to join in this hobby, please be patient. You're not going to win all of your matches, and it's going to get frustrating at times, but just like how you were learning how to ride your bike the first time, once you get it, it's going to be very, very easy for you. And there's tons of information out there that'll help you learn how to play. And even I think about creating content that teaches people how to play. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, especially if you're new, I do have a playlist at the end where it has over 260 videos of seasons that I have competed in to hit the Master Ball rank and hit the highest rank possible, which I think my current record is like 2100, not ending there at the end of the month, sadly, but that's where I hit. And then I started losing ranks because the players at that point get considerably harder to beat. Strategies are so unique, and it becomes kind of a trial and error type thing. So that's why this channel and at least these videos exist. I'm hoping to help you learn as well as I'm teaching myself how to play this game. And if I can inspire others to join the hobby, awesome. And if not, I'm hoping at least that you guys enjoy the show, as I get really excited about playing competitively. So it's the best part that I enjoy out of this entire thing as a whole. So that's why I do this, and I'm hoping you guys enjoy the show. And if you guys want to help support everything, do the things that I did before. And yeah, that's it. So I want to thank you all for watching one more time. It's going to be it for me today. Again, happy Wednesday, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Till then, take care, and I'll see you then. Peace.